Everybody, Healthy Prepper here. Here is a list of 14 things that can instantly give you away if you're trying to remain hidden after any SHTF event or situation. Let's say you're bugging out, or let's say an SHTF event has occurred and you are not at home and you're on your way home. You're trying to get back home. So you're trying to stay on the down low, not make too much ruckus, go unnoticed until you can get safely home to where your community, family, friends, or your supplies are. Okay, things to be aware of that will give you away. Smoke. Smoke from a fire or the fire itself will definitely give people a location to head towards. They'll know something's going on over there. They might come and check it out. You could make yourself a target. Be careful of that. A little tip, if you want to build a fire, build it at night. It will camouflage the smoke, although you will have to shield the fire itself somehow. Okay. Smells from cooking food. That will give your location away as well. Hungry people will smell food. Something to think about. This may not be an issue when the SHTF event initially happens, but let's say you've got a long trek home and many days have passed. Well, cooking food will become a hot commodity, so beware of your smells of cooking. Number 3, cough. Yes, there's nothing worse than getting a cough and you cannot stifle it and it just makes you hack. That will definitely give you away if you're trying to stay quiet or on the down low or camouflaged. So think about some type of remedy to handle that. Any of the guaifenesin containing products, Robitussin, things like that will definitely help with a cough. So you might want to have access to cough medicine if that's an issue. Number 4, children. Yep, let's say you're out just for a fun-filled day with the kids and boom, something happens. There you are, car full of kids. This is not going to be a quiet stealth operation. So you may want to have a counseling session with your kids before anything like this happens, that whenever mom or dad says we're in a particular type of situation, we are going to go into quiet mode. And you may want to discuss that depending on the age of the child, what quiet mode really means and how important it is. It's different than regular quiet mode, if you know what I mean. Number 5. The barking dog. Yep, you could be out, walking your dog in the park or something, and all of a sudden something happens and you're trying to get home. And you want to stay on the down low. A dog might be good for protection, but it also might give you away when you're trying to remain hidden. The dog might react to sounds or smells, and you need to take that into consideration. Number 6, garbage. Yep. Garbage is a telltale sign of human activity, and the fresher the garbage, the more recent the activity. So if you are traveling to get home, making little campsites, things like that, or you're at your bug out location, you do not want to be putting out any visible garbage because that will tell people there are supplies inside. Okay, number 8, footprints in the snow or mud, depending on your location or environment. People will notice active footprints, and they can tell how recently you've been there, depending on their tracking abilities. But obviously, you're going to want to cover up any footprints if you're trying to hide your base camp or your nighttime, sleeping place if you're in transit trying to get back home. Okay. This also goes if you're trying to get to your bug out location. It just depends what the circumstance is. Number 9, noise. You want to minimize any kind of noise. Obviously, any human type of noise is going to let people know that there are humans around. Voices, things like that. Also, number 10, cell phone sounds. Let's say it's not a grid down situation or your cell phone still operates. We all know in the movie theater how annoying a little beep or a chirp from a cell phone or a ring can be. Just imagine you're in a bug out situation and you're hiding and you completely forgot to think about your cell phone and the noises it makes. So you might want to put it on mute or no sound or only vibrate or something, so that only you are notified and not the world around you when you're attempting to get home. Number 11, the shape of the visual human form. Soldiers who are trained in camouflage in combat know very clearly how the human form is spotted by the human eye very quickly. So anything you can do to detract from the shape of the human form is a good thing. So you have a couple options here. You can spread your body out flat, wide, or you can crunch it up small in a ball. You can also use objects around you to change the shape of what your human form looks like. You can use your environment like trees and bushes and straw, whatever have you. The way they use the ghillie suits and they stuff straw and grasses and things like that. But you can do it with any objects around you. You don't have to have a ghillie suit on. Just stay aware to minimize the human form shape. Number 12, movement. The human eye will catch movement very quickly. So if you do encounter somebody coming along and you do not want to be noticed, immediately freeze, stay still, do not move. Hopefully you're already in a minimal visual human form position. Do not move. Even if they look right at you or look your way, they may still not see you. Do not move. Number 13, avoid bright colors. Okay, here's Hubby Prepper's. This is what they gave them after the marathon. Bright orange. And it's navy blue inside with the fuzzy. This is like a heating poncho, heating blanket sort of thing. I would turn it inside out and go for the dark side showing if you're trying to remain warm, but you definitely do not want to use any bright colors while you're traveling. And number 14, the last one, is avoid looking too military, too camoed up, too geared up. This makes you look like a nice target with a lot of valuable supplies. So you don't want to look like a gear guy or gear gal going down the street. It's probably much wiser to blend in with your environment or the people around you. Neutral colors, average looking, maybe a backpack, but try to stay on the down low and until you can get home to your home base. So there you go, folks. 14 things that will instantly give you away. Just beware of them ahead of time so you can plan ahead. Happy and healthy prepping, everybody. I would love to hear more thoughts and ideas. If you have any other things that might give you away instantly, please list them below because we definitely need to think about these things ahead of time. Take care, everyone. Happy and healthy prepping.